you should avoid to really compress or demolish the cells because I don't like it.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Katie Fehrenbacher with the Green Overdrive Show, and we're standing in front of the Volvo C30 all-electric vehicle, and I'm here with Lennart Staglund, and he is president of Volvo Special Vehicle Projects.
Correct.
So tell me about the C30.
Well, we started to develop this car about 18 months ago because from a strategic point of view, we know that we must start with electrification. This Volvo car C30 is the first fully electrified vehicle that we now bring up to the public.
And this is a prototype, right?
This is a prototype which you see today, but we are progressing very well in the project, so we will actually start the production of this vehicle, a low volume production, already in Q2 next year, 2011.
Okay, and what type of volumes are we talking about?
We are talking about we'll build about 1,000 cars initially.
Okay.
And if the demand picks up even further, then we will build more.
Okay, do we get of these in the US or is this just for Europe?
There's a very, very high probability that it will come to US as well, but we will start with Europe because we have some obligations to the Swedish Department of Energy, where we roll out a research program for 50 cars,
okay.
And there is also demand from Belgium and from Netherlands. But for sure, United States is also on the map.
And tell me a little bit about a potential price whenever it comes to market for consumers.
The issue now is that those cars are always too expensive in the beginning, and it has to do with that nothing what you find in this vehicle is produced in volumes anywhere in the world, and that is of course affecting the cost.
Tell me about the range and also the charging time.
Right. The range of this car is certified according to the NEDC, that's the New European Driving Cycle, which is slightly different from what you have here, but it's actually 100 miles.
Okay.
But we say from a realistic point of view that this car will do about 80 miles because you will always want to have your air conditioner on, you want to have your stereo on, you want to have all the convenience and comfort things which are normally running in a car, and that will absorb some energy and take away some part of the range. So we are realistically saying 80 miles.
Okay, got it.
The battery is about 24 kilowatt hours. And the onboard charger on this vehicle is 3.3, so you will charge it in 8 hours when the battery is fully depleted.
About standard.
Yeah, the battery is sitting underneath the seating position,
okay.
And in the tunnel center of the car.
Okay.
Because these are the most safe locations of a battery which you can have. We know from component testing that you should avoid to really compress or demolish the cells because I don't like it.
Yeah. And this is the plug-in?
No, it's actually the fuel lid. And why do we have a fuel lid? Well, it's very, very simple that those cars will be running in areas also with tough climate. And we have as a support system a auxiliary heater running on ethanol.
Oh, okay.
So in Sweden and other places, you just put in the fuel pipe and you fill up the tank, which is about 15 liters. And then you can have additional heating into the car.
Okay,
so
it's not for driving on it at all.
No, it's not for driving, it's
right.
only for heating up. So what I do now is I just crank it like this. Then it says powering up.
So
and
it
then
takes
you
a little
see
bit of time.
then you see the needle is coming up to 0.
Okay.
Now the car is running for full.
And now it's ready to go.
Yes.
I mean, it's more luxury than the other prototypes we've driven. So, for example, we drove like an early Think City, and we drove the Fiat Panda, and it's definitely more put together in terms, even though it is a prototype. And the design is really nice. I don't know if you can see this, Chris. It's like a little toggle shifter and like super sleek, and a dashboard in the front. Who's the typical customer, do you think, of this car?
Well, we believe that there will be customers who for sure would also have other vehicles in their family.
So this might be a second or
It
even
will
third
be a
car.
second or a third vehicle, we think.
It feels roomier than the Leaf, definitely, to sit inside. Yeah, the Leaf felt a little bit small. All right. Whoops.
So,
Thank you so much for the ride. We really appreciated it.
thank you, my pleasure.
Okay.
Thank you.